Greetings, Father Joe here, your friendly neighborhood pastor, coming to you from St. Patrick's Church in lovely Highland Mills, New York. Today is Friday of the fifth week in Lent. We are getting close to Palm Sunday and to Holy Week here. And in our first reading from the book of the prophet Jeremiah, this comes from chapter 20. And Jeremiah says, "Let me witness the vengeance you take on them." I always think we need to put something like this in context. We should not rejoice in the downfall of others. And sometimes when we read the prophets, they have very harsh statements, but they are all pointing toward the fulfillment that is going to happen in Jesus, where God is going to restore people, their relationship with God. And so I think sometimes when we take this out of context, we might hope for the downfall of somebody or think that I have righteous vengeance or something like that. And I do think if we kind of hope the worst about somebody, which is what this sounds like, it's almost as if we're giving up the hope of this person's salvation. If we rejoice in the downfall of someone, if they're converted, if they repent, that's going to take that joy away if we're rejoicing at their downfall. And so I just think we need to be cautious. When I start getting tempted to lose my temper, I like to remember James chapter 1, verse 20. Well, I'll start with 19 because it's there. But know this, brothers, everyone should be quick to hear, slow to speak. If you know me, I'm not good at that. All right, I tend to shoot my mouth off too much. I'm working on it. But it says slow to wrath. And I've made a lot of progress in my life on this. Slow to wrath, for the wrath of man does not accomplish the righteousness of God. So we need to be careful when we are hoping to see God's vengeance or hoping that, someone will fail. That does not accomplish the righteousness of God. So yes, Jeremiah does say, I hope to witness your vengeance on them. By the time you get to chapter 30 in Jeremiah, he's talking about God reestablishing. God's going to make a new covenant, and it will not be, we won't be calling God master. And if we want to hope for that ourselves, then we need to be like Jesus, who on the cross said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So just, again, something to think about, kind of in your daily reflection or before you go to confession next time. Just ask yourself, in my heart, am I rejoicing at the downfall of others, or do I hope that, that bad things will happen to them? Do I have this self-righteous anger? And if so, just ask God to free you of that and to heal you of that wound and to help us to be more like Jesus. God bless you.